This episode of The Central is presented by the Cochran firm of Jackson, the Kings of Trucking. Visit thekingoftrucking.com for more information. Hey Jags, I'm Amari Walker.
And I'm Sneha Viguru, and this is
J&N's The Central.
Make sure you have your dresses and tuxes because prom is coming up. It'll be held at Sterling Hall in Canton, 8 p.m. Saturday, April 16th. Last-minute tickets will be sold the morning of prom from 10 to noon in the Commons. They will be $70 cash only, and you must have exact change. Tickets will not be sold at the door. Have fun, and please return on Monday.
The Madison County School District is taking steps for a modified calendar for the 2024-2025 school year. It shifts a few weeks of summer vacation to allow for more breaks throughout the year. The goal of this change is to reduce teacher and student burnout, as well as provide extra help to students.
Hey Jax, this is Kate Jasper with your weather. Today we see partly cloudy skies with a high of 78 and a low of 57. Moving into Thursday, we are expecting to see a high of 78 and a low of 57 with a 47% chance of rain. Ending the work week, the sun will come from behind the clouds with a high of 81 and a low of 61. Grab your umbrellas for Saturday's 48% chance of rain with a high of 80 and a low of 55. On Sunday, the sun will shine with a high of 73 and a low of 48. That's all for this week. Enjoy your week, Jags!
Thanks, Kate. Recently, Madison has gained many new graduates from the Mississippi State Fire Academy. JNN's Rachel Carpenter reports on the knowledge and experience that new firefighters learn from this training.
Firefighters serve an essential role in the lives of citizens everywhere, and recently many new firefighters have joined the force and are beginning to serve stations in Madison County. The Mississippi State Fire Academy allows for firefighters to prepare for their lifelong careers as first responders. They stay there for 7 weeks and work alongside veteran firefighters.
We did a bunch of studying more than anything, learning how all the tools work, how the truck runs, how the water goes through the hoses, how each nozzle sprays. We did fight a bunch of fires. I think it's a good way to put yourself out there. It's a great way to learn new things, get more certifications than I think any other job does. You get certified to go into a building that is falling down and saving people, to installing car seats. There's certifications for everything in the fire service.
On February 23, 2023, the Mississippi State Fire Academy class of 201 graduated, and 27 new firefighters officially entered the workforce.
When somebody dials 911, they're expecting somebody to show up to help them with whatever the problem is. It could be from somebody having a heart attack, to a fire, to getting a cat out of the tree. Whatever is the pressing issue of the moment, that's what we're there for. And younger people to come in and take over. All the guys, we've got young guys that have just started, all the way up to senior guys that have been here for 25 years. So we just need young people to step up and start helping people.
A new generation of firefighters provide a new layer of safety and support for the citizens of Madison County and neighboring areas.
You see people and you help people when they really need help, and that's what you're there for.
We're there to help, save, and that's what the Academy is for, is to teach us how to safely and correctly do all those things.
If you're interested in becoming a firefighter and want to learn more information on the classes that the Mississippi State Fire Academy provides, you can visit msfa.ms.gov. This has been Rachel Carpenter with JNN.
Thanks, Rachel. The Madison Library, also known as the Rebecca Bain Rigby Library, has seen many technological advancements in the past. JNN's Madeline Lass reports on how it has grown with the community over the years.
Libraries remain a vital part of the community even though online access to resources has increased. The Rebecca Bain Rigby Library in Madison, Mississippi supports the community through its books, newspapers, movies, and more.
Helen Brockman has been a long-term resident of Madison.
My mother was the first librarian in Madison. Her name was Virginia Purcell Brockman. Her greatest love and accomplishment I know she felt was having a part in the Madison Library. I'm so proud of what we have when you think of the modest beginnings of our little library, and to think that we're here in 2023 talking about it with the great technology and the fabulous library we have now is just, it really brings tears to your eyes.
Librarians help maintain the quality of the library.
we've seen technology in libraries for a long time. It really began probably about 30 years ago with public computers being put in the libraries. And I think the big talk then was, oh, well, you know, everything's going to replace the libraries. But we haven't seen that happen at all.
There's just so much more available for the community, and our community is very supportive. Our mayor is very supportive of our library, and it takes a village, and we certainly have that support here at Madison.
The people of Madison recognize the importance of the Rebecca Bain Rigby Library.
The library, which does not charge for services, has access to electronic and print resources that are not available for free on the web. There is also the benefit of the camaraderie of being in a library surrounded by other people who love to read, rather than working alone on a computer.
Libraries provide a variety of useful resources. Be sure to visit the Rebecca Bain Rigby Library on Madison Avenue to support the community. This has been Madeline Lass with JNN.
Thanks, Madeline. The Reservoir Botanical Garden is a great place to volunteer, relax, or even hang out with friends. JNN's Abby Jo Flowers reports on the conservation efforts and community involvement of the Botanical Garden.
The Reservoir Botanical Gardens, located in Rankin, Mississippi, is one of Mississippi's few botanical gardens. It is home to a wide range of plants, animals, and flowers. The garden also helps to conserve animal and plant species, which is beneficial to Mississippi's ecosystem. The garden offers a peaceful outing for visitors with its relaxing trails and beautiful scenery. Janine May is the Executive Director of Keep the Res Beautiful and oversees the Reservoir Botanical Gardens.
The botanical gardens are, they're just a wonderful part of nature here, and these gardens contain all of the natural resources. We are conservationists, and we believe in taking care of natural resources and using them wisely. So in the gardens we have trees, we have soil, we have native plants, we have clean air in here, we have wildlife, we have everything in here related to natural resources, and it's very easy to work with people and teach them about the wise use when you've got all the natural resources inclusive. The gardens are just very special. They're a healing place. You can meet people. It's a good place to listen to people. Some people have problems they want to share with you. And then to me, it's a place we like to think about things in this whole community holistically. What can we do to help another area? What are people's interests in what they would like to do?
The Botanical Garden is dependent on volunteers to help it flourish. The members of the Madison Lions Club have significantly helped the gardens through their volunteer work.
I believe that it brings like a sense of beauty to the community, and again, it can like bring communities together. When I went there, I got to meet so many people, and I got to see so many families come over, and I saw kids playing with like other kids that they might not have known, and so I just feel like it brings a lot to the people that live around there. I really think that people just need to know more about the botanical gardens in order for them to thrive, because I feel like the more events we have and the more people that we have volunteering and helping out at these gardens, the more it can thrive. So I feel like just people understanding like how they can help their environment and their community is really important, and so like not littering and all that, the word needs to get out more.
If you want to spend your time relaxing or volunteering surrounded by nature, consider spending your day at the Reservoir Botanical Gardens located off of Spillway Road. This has been Abby Jo Flowers with JNN.
Thanks, Abby Jo. Madison is full of resources for new pet owners. JNN's Nadia Janis reports on how the Webster Animal Shelter and Lakeland Animal Clinic help individuals care for their animals.
Animal shelters and clinics strive to help animals in need find loving homes. Webster Animal Shelter and Lakeland Animal Clinic are establishments that promote the process of adoption and care. Webster Animal Shelter is a no-kill center located in Madison. It has helped facilitate many adoptions and provides community service to wanting volunteers.
We have a 6-page application for our adoption, and it's very thorough because we're very particular about where you go wrong. So yes, and we're run by the police department, so we just make sure everything is done just right. We want these good babies to have good homes. Most of them have had bad starts, so we want them to have a great ending. We do vet checks for adoptions for the families to meet our criteria. We want to make sure if the other pets that they've had, they were on heartworm preventative and they were up to date on their shots. And of course, we don't want them to be strictly outside dogs. We want inside and outside. We want their pets to be in a situation that our own pets would be. fenced-in yards, just a safe haven.
Opened by Dr. Rumbavaj in 1986, Lakeland Animal Clinic is his second-owned animal shelter in the area. They provide services for the animals in their care beyond adoption, such as checkups, healthcare, and grooming.
So what adopting can do for a quality of a home is it just brings a lot of life into the home itself. Again, the dog is grateful. They understand, hey, you got me out of this bad situation. I'm gonna love you unconditionally, etc. So that just makes them, it literally just livens up the home. Plus, just the experience of a dog in the home is amazing. I recommend a dog or some kind of pet in everybody's home because just the fact of caring for another living being is just so rewarding. So here at Lakeland Animal Clinic, we really thrive on people coming in with their animals and letting us, see how they're doing, especially with our adoptee parents. We always make sure hey, your baby's good, they're up to date, etc. We really thrive on our clients understanding that adopting is one of the primary benefits to our community because it gets animals off the street, and also, again, it makes a community the dog parks and everything. We have people that come in here, they'll recommend their friends to come here because we know that they know that we give them a very valuable service.
So if you're interested in providing a loving home for an animal at a local shelter or clinic, feel free to follow Webster Animal Shelter and Lakeland Animal Clinic on their social medias. This has been Nadia Janis with JNN.
Well, that's all for this time, Jags.
Be sure to check out our Instagram at Jaguar News Network and our Twitter at Jaguar News Net for more updates throughout the week.
Until next time, I'm Sneha Viru.
And I'm Amari Walker, and this has been JNN's The Central.